Good morning and welcome to Top of the Morning by Mint, your daily shot of sharp business intel, global trends and market movers. It's Thursday, May 29th. I'm Nelson John. From the courtroom to the cabinet, boardrooms to borders. Today's show has it all. Lokpal clears Sebi's ex-chief in the Adani-linked probe. SAIL forges ahead with strong earnings and a dividend boost. The US lays down a digital free speech red line. TCS tightens the dividend tap. And India turns on the subsidy spigot ahead of elections. Strap in, we're breaking it all down one headline at a time. The dust has settled on a stormy set of allegations. On Wednesday, India's anti-corruption ombudsman Lokpal dismissed all complaints against former Sebi chairperson Madhabi Puri Buch, saying the claims were based on presumptions and assumptions and lacked verifiable evidence. The complaints, including one by TMC MP Mawa Moitra, stemmed from a Hindenburg research report that accused Buch and her husband of holding stakes in offshore funds linked to alleged financial irregularities involving the Adani Group. Hindenburg, known for targeting the Adani conglomerate, published the report in August 2024. Buch, who ended her Sebi tenure in February 2025, had strongly denied the claims, calling them an attempt to undermine the market regulator's integrity. The Lokpal agreed. In a detailed order, a six-member bench led by Justice A.M. Khanvilkar said the complaints did not meet the threshold to warrant a corruption probe. The allegations are unsubstantiated and border on frivolity, the order read. Hindenburg itself shut down in January this year, and the Lokpal emphasized its report couldn't be the sole basis for such serious charges. With this, Buch walks away legally unscathed. Steel Authority of India SAIL wrapped up FY26 on a solid note, reporting an 11% jump in Q4 net profit at 1,251 crore rupees, up from 1,126 crore rupees a year ago. Revenues also edged up 4.8% to 29,316 crore rupees, driven largely by gains from its IISCO and alloy steels plants. The Maharatna PSU sweetened the deal for shareholders with a final dividend of 1.6 rupees per share. That's a 16% payout on the face value, and it'll land in investor accounts within 30 days of shareholder node. Post-market, the company released its earnings, though the stock had already inched up 0.19% during the day, closing at rupees 128.8. While SAIL has delivered a stellar 325% return over 5 years, it's still clawing back from a 21% dip over the past year. Yet 2025 has been kinder. Year to date, the stock has gained 13.5% with a recent uptick of nearly 2% over 5 sessions. The PSU giant's current market cap stands at 53,195 crore rupees. As India's infrastructure push gathers pace, SAIL's tempered optimism may just forge stronger quarters ahead. The United States is drawing a hard line on free speech and sending a warning shot to foreign regimes. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has unveiled a new visa restriction policy aimed at foreign nationals who attempt to censor protected expression within U.S. borders. Free speech is among the most cherished rights we enjoy as Americans, said Rubio. We will not tolerate encroachments upon American sovereignty. The bold move targets those who threaten, sue, or intimidate U.S. citizens and residents over social media content, even if it's posted from American soil. It also pushes back against international efforts to strong-arm U.S. tech companies into adopting global censorship standards. While Rubio didn't name names, the policy is clearly aimed at authoritarian governments that have tried to extend their control overseas, launching legal actions or even arrest warrants against critics living in the US. This isn't just about free speech, Rubio said. It's about protecting our constitution, our platforms, and our people from foreign overreach. The message is clear. The US won't let foreign governments play sheriff on its digital turf. For the first time since its IPO in 2004, Tata Sons has received less money from its crown jewel, Tata Consultancy Services (TCS). In FY25, the IT bellwether paid out 32,718 crore rupees in dividends to its parent, down 1,333 crore rupees from last year. It's a rare dip. TCS had been a relentless cash machine for Tata Sons, contributing 84% of its total income in FY24. But now, as Tata Group juggles big bets like iPhone assembly, reviving Air India and scaling Tata Digital, this drop comes at an awkward time, reports Mint's Varun Sood. TCS's total shareholder payout fell 4% to 45,588 crore rupees, with the payout ratio dipping to 93.9% of free cash flow, its lowest since FY 2019. Analysts are wondering if this is a one-off or the new norm. One investor hinted it could signal TCS is preparing to invest more aggressively in areas like generative AI. Meanwhile, TCS's revenue rose modestly by 3.8% to $30.18 billion and net profit by 2%. But the company skipped its annual salary hikes, another first, raising questions about its near-term strategy. Despite the dip, TCS remains India's most generous tech stock, having pumped 1.58 lakh crores into Tata Sons since FY21. But in a tightening market, every crore counts. In a major move ahead of key state elections, the Union Cabinet has greenlit a hike in minimum support price (MSP) for 14 kharif crops and extended the interest subsidy on farm loans, a double push aimed at rural voters and agri-economy. The biggest gainer, Pigeon Pea or Tur, with an MSP jump of 450 rupees to 8,000 rupees per quintal. Ragi and Niger seed also saw sharp percentage increases. This is a big step towards empowering farmers, said Agriculture Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan, adding the MSPs are now at least 1.5 times the average production cost. But farm experts are skeptical. A 3% hike in paddy MSP doesn't even match inflation, said Sudhir Panwar, ex-UP Planning Commission member, calling most increases symbolic. The cabinet also extended the modified interest subvention scheme into FY26, which offers farmers short-term loans up to 3 lakh rupees at subsidized rates via Kisan credit cards. And it wasn't just agriculture. 7,000 crore rupees worth of new infrastructure projects were cleared, including a 3,653 crore rupees rail corridor in Andhra Pradesh and multi-tracking upgrades in Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. With elections looming and farmer angst simmering, the government's message is clear: more support, more subsidy, more spending. That's all for today. Thank you for joining in. We're eagerly looking forward to our next Top of the Morning episode, which will be packed with the latest in business news. Until then, this is Nelson John signing off. Have a great day.